There's a cost to living. We live in an inflationary time when prices are rising rapidly. It seems like it costs as much to eat at a fast food restaurant today as it did 20 years ago to go out to a fine dining establishment. In fact, the last automobile I purchased is uncomfortably close in cost to the first house I purchased. Prices seem to go up and up. And if you want the modern conveniences of life, if you want to exist in the 21st century in North America, then we have to deal with the cost of living. There's a cost of living that also happens in our relationships. It's not monetary in value. It really is in emotional energy and investment that we make. You can seclude yourself from people. You can be a hermit, live in a house by yourself, keep your circle of friends very close or almost non-existent, have very little interaction with your family, and you'll be safe in one sense of the word, but the question is, have you really lived? If you reach out to develop relationships and make new friends, there's trust that you have to spend. There is, someone might be your friend and betray you, or appear to be your friend, and when the chips are down, walk away from you and abandon you, and it hurts because there is a cost of living. But when you put the two together, you can kind of isolate yourself and insulate yourself. The question is, how richly and fully have you lived? Or you can choose to trust, choose to be outgoing, choose to embrace people, and live a rich and full life. And if we kind of roll that into our spiritual life, I'm not sure that the phrase that we're thinking about should be cost of living really is the cost of faith. What does it cost us to have faith? You can not trust God. You can insist on running everything in your life, absolutely being in control of every decision, counting all, crossing every T, dotting every I, being very careful, and asking for absolute understanding of every decision that you're going to make. Or you can trust God. You can trust God to lead your path, to make the way forward. Some of that, though, is going to be uncomfortable because you don't know what it's going to cost. You might place your trust in an event and it might fall through. You have to trust God, and that costs spiritual energy. But I would argue that if you don't pay the price of faith, you don't really truly live as God designed us to live, because life has a cost of living.